Thinking of designing your own clothing store? Yes, then you should definitely watch the video. Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. This is me Sandipa Tamang, and if you are new to our channel, then you are at the right place and at the right time, because we talk about interior designing, tips and everything related to interior designing. And today we are going to talk about how you can design your clothing store or your retail store. Make sure to check out our before and after video of the clothing store that we did previously. So let's start. Clothing store. As clothing store is not the very new term for every one of us, and also e-commerce business has been widely in use nowadays, but you still want to have your clothing outlet, then let's discuss some tips on designing your clothing store. In an era where e-commerce business has already taken over the market, it is very important and essential for us to design a clothing store where the space that allows customer to get engaged and also have a great experience. So let us talk about the tips that you can consider while having your own clothing store. Number 1, store upfront. It is very much important how your store looks from right outside of your store and how customer can be eager to enter inside your store. It is not compulsory that it should be very flashy, but at least it should lure the customers. Number 2, lightings. So when you design your clothing store, you obviously will be having lights, and for lightings you can go for hanging lights, pendant lights, focus light, COB light, track light, channel lights, LED lights, tape light. There are plenty of options for it, and you should always consider which theme that you are giving through your lighting. Too much flashy lights are also not considered to be good, but then you should be having balance with all of it. And it's not necessary that you should be keeping either warm lights or white light. So you can keep whichever light you want, but do not do it very flashy. When pointing the lights on the object, make sure that it points directly to the object and not to the customer. So you should be very careful and select those lights which are suitable for your product and your store. Number 3, it's color or paint. So it is very important that you use minimal color or paint on your walls, or you can also highlight any wall but not all of it, so that customer can mainly focus on your product rather than going for the wall designs. So please be considering very light colors, not heavy colors on the wall and ceilings. Number 4, logo or theme. If you are very much brand conscious and you want to promote your brand and you want to have your more branches of your store, then please think this before having your store and go for your logo design or have a theme that you would want to have for your other branches. So please consider your logo or theme and go with it for the design. Number 5, display. So for clothing store, obviously you're going to need a lot of display areas, whether it be on the sitting benches or whether it be on folding wardrobes or the hanging wardrobes or semi-hanging wardrobes. So you should always consider how many products that you want to focus and you want to showcase on your showroom, and then consider for the designing. Number 6, trial room. So the trial rooms are not very new term. You should have a trial room for your clothing store with proper ventilations and proper lightings. So trial rooms are a must for designing clothing store. Number 7, reception area or cash counter. A reception area or cash counter is very important because you should be separating your reception areas with all the display sections, or everywhere that your staffs or you are going to stay. You should be having your reception area very far or very separate from the other thing. And also you can do your office work as well over there. It's a kind of small office space for your clothing store design. Number 8, storage room. You can either keep your storage room inside your clothing store, or you can make a clothing room far away from it or near to it or just attached to it or however you would want, but you'll be needing a storage room for your clothes storage or your backup, so consider your storeroom as well. So these are all the factors that you should be having while you design a clothing store, or these are all the tips that you should consider while designing your clothing store. And let me repeat to you once again. So number 1, it is the upfront or storefront area. Number 2, it is lighting. Number 3, color or paint. Number 4, displays. Number 5, logo or theme. Number 6, cash counter. Number 7, trial room. And number 8, storage room. So to everyone who wish to have their own retail clothing store, then these are the tips that you should be considering while designing your clothing store, or even if you let your interior designers do the clothing store, make sure to have all of this accomplished in it. And also, once again, I would like to share with you our previous video of before and after transformation on the clothing store that we did, and it's in our YouTube channel. Make sure to check it out. I hope you like this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it, and also share and subscribe to our channel. So at the end, this is me, Sandipa Tamang, signing out. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.